All right, let's make the mushroom again. Let's make another one. This time it'll be bigger, and I'll probably, I'm still debating on it because I'm using that very porous cedar wood, but I'll probably put some dots in it using a dowel, small dowel or something. So we'll see, because that stuff is extremely porous. And so I think what I can do when I think about it is I have to sand it down some, then put holes in it and put the dowels in, and we'll see how that works out. Because the good thing is this is pretty soft also, but the cedar wood is softer than this, and this is poplar. Okay, so this'll be the stem. I need to put a hole in it. It's going to be a birdhouse mushroom ornament. Okay, so I roughed it out and I put it on the chuck jaw. Excuse me, I can't even think right. I'm twisted in my brain sometimes. Forgive me. So anyway, we're gonna turn the stem, and I'm gonna think about how I'm gonna join it to the top of the mushroom. So we'll do that. I gotta make sure that that wood is dry. That's what it's doing right now. It's drying. I have to dry the pieces together so I have enough pieces to make the roof or the top of the mushroom. So that's what we'll do. All right, and I hope y'all can join me. I hope you enjoy this video. That's right. All right, and I'll be back. Okay, it's not going to be this long. It's not going to be as long as this piece. It'll probably be maybe a tad over half the length of this piece. I need to open it up some, and then I need to, let me get this in the camera. This video camera ain't right. I need to open it up some, but I also need to form, I reckon, a tenon or something so I can fit it onto the cedar wood and make a hole in the cedar wood. Let's see. I'm trying to think about it. I don't know. So anyway, we're going to get this going though. So I'm going to go ahead and open it up. I reckon I'll make this the bottom since I'm opening it up. I was saying I'm making the top, but the top is narrow on mushrooms most of the time, and the bottom is thick and bigger around. Right? That's right. So before I do that, let's shape it just a tiny bit. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that, because I don't like to put holes in it without shaping it first. Shaping it some, and then I put a hole in it. I think about the ferro rod handles that I've made, and most of the time that I make them, most of the time I shape them first before I put a hole in it. But actually, you should put a hole in it first, I think. I don't know. But the thing is, on a ferro rod handle, it's very small. It's a very narrow, very small hole. It's not big, wide hole. And it's not very deep neither. So this is a little bit different, so I don't know. I honestly do not know. I'm not a teacher, so I don't know. about the snow, baby? What do you think, Sylvester? Yeah, there was a car going on. Yes, it's snowing out here. It's not anything dramatic. I live way down here, tucked away in the deep south. So this is rare. My cats don't like the snow because they don't know what it is. They've never seen it before except last year, and they forgot about it, so they're very scared of it. They don't want to go outside. So anyway, I'm looking at Sylvester's reaction. I opened the window. He's in the cat tree, so he's looking at it. Look at your face. That looks so funny. Poor baby. Yeah, there goes another vehicle. What do you think, baby? Sylvester, what do you think? He doesn't like it. Look at the look on his face. I'm sorry, baby. You look so upset. Oh gosh, the more I laugh, the worse it gets. Oh, you're so funny looking. Sylvester, baby, do you want to look at it? Here. Come here, let's look at the snow. She doesn't know what. She's not looking at it really. What do you think? Sylvester had that mean, upset look on his face. You don't want to be in the video camera. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, that baby's upset. Baby is... You know you don't like this. I'm not doing anything to you. Why do you look like that? Oh, goodness. Oh, gosh. You don't want to look at snow anymore? Okay. Okay, I have it on the smaller chuck jaws. And I have it turned around. I'm going to probably bring it down a little bit right over here and cut it off so that I can get this cedar wood on there. Came off. The glue made it come off. Ah, that's too small now. Doggone it. Alright, I have to make something else so I can plug it up at the bottom. Alright, there's a little crack that started to form when I knocked that in on there, which is a little bit concerning. I put some Loctite glue and some shavings on it. So it's right over here. And it goes all the way down to the piece, which is not a good place. So I have to wait and see what happens. I didn't think about something like that occurring. I never have trouble with wood, but this right here, cedar, it will do some weird stuff. It is hard to work with. I tell you what, the good thing is I am learning about it to be able to understand better of how to work along with it, which is a good thing. So I can still make stuff with it. It's just going to be a lot harder, and I have to be more gentle with it. So anyway, hopefully this will hold together, and we'll just go ahead and shape the top of the mushroom and go from there. So I went ahead and took the whole thing off the lathe, and I flooded it a little bit right there in that area. And then, you know, there was a little area right here. It looked like a crack and stuff like that. So I went ahead, took care of all that, let it sit here several minutes and dry and cure and harden. So hopefully that'll just keep it together until we can just shape it. I think it's looking pretty good. What do you think? Should I try to put some little dots in it? Let's do it. Let's do this. This is fun. This is awesome. We want to make it beautiful. And they are beautiful even if I don't do that. I mean, not because I'm making it, but because, you know, when you get the shape of a mushroom, just because it's a solid color doesn't mean it's not beautiful, like the fatwood one. Right? Okay, let's see what we can do here. I'll be back. All right, I found my dowels. I just got one size. I got the bigger one instead of the smaller one. So anyway, there's another thing that I thought of. This wood will break. So I can't sit here pounding on it hard at all. I really need to be able to make the hole just big enough to fit these in and just, you know, maybe glue them in or something. So I need a drill bit. It will definitely fit. These dowels will fit in the holes just about perfectly. It would be best. Now, is that gonna happen? I don't know, because I don't know if I have the right size bit. It might. We'll see. I don't have to go very deep. We'll see what this one hole does. Now that I've drilled one hole, though, I'm going to have to go all the way. Okay, that's not quite wide enough. All right, I'll be back. I got to look and see if I can find something just a tad bigger. This drill bit's a tad bigger, so let's see. Let's see if we can get it to fit on in there. All right, we were in business. Okay, we are in business. Okay. I need clippers. Okay, I'll do this one. Let's see. I needed to find these pliers. I found these pliers. They'll clip flush with the piece as close to possible. Now, it needs to be glued in. I'll have to get some more Loctite glue. I'm getting pretty low. I went flying way over there. That's so funny. Alright, you get the idea. I'm going to go ahead and finish it up off camera, and I'll be back. Okay, let's see what we can do, because there's a crack right through here. It was separating from here and here. It was separating out. I had to glue it real good and push it together. So we'll see what's going on, what we can do. We're trying to... That's the bad thing about this wood. It feels pretty hard even though it looks shiny. I'm going to shape it down some, and hopefully I can give some relief to it over here. I got to be very careful because it might snap. For all I know. I don't know. Alright, this is bigger than that, which I don't care for, but that's okay. Mushrooms can be like that. I'd rather the top be bigger. I wasn't even in the camera. Okay, this is bigger than the top, wider than the top, which I don't care for. But other than that, I mean, mushrooms can be like that sometimes, I guess. I got this smooth out the bottom. I'll do that in a little bit later. I'm going to put a hole in it, a perch, and we'll make another little mushroom for the chimney. Part of the, so it's like a little mini house, birdhouse, mushroom birdhouse with a chimney. That would be awesome. Now I got to sand it up some before I even put a chimney and glue it on there. All right, we need to make a chimney. So I'll put a hole in it later. Alrighty. Okay. So I have a piece of the cedar wood on here. So we're going to do a small mushroom. It's darker because it's the planks. And that's fine. It'll stand out a little bit for the chimney. So we're going to go ahead and make a little mushroom for the chimney, and I might make one for up here. Now this is a little bit big for ornament, but we're still going to make it an ornament to hang up. I'll try to learn to make them a little bit smaller. I just don't want them tiny. Okay, I was thinking on putting little holes in it, but even the little drill bit is a little bit big. I'm afraid for that tiny piece. So we're just going to leave it alone. I could always like take a marker or something and do that probably, but I'll just leave it like it is. We're going to form the top and then I'll cut it off. Alright, we got the little baby off. The baby was born today. The baby mushroom. So we'll see about making some kind of notch or something so I can get it to sit straight up. We'll put a hole in it. That would be a good door right over there, probably. Okay, I'll be back. All right, how y'all doing? We're back. I got it finished. It looks beautiful. It's gorgeous. Let me get that baby down. Oh, lay me down. Lay me down. Okay. So I had a hard time with the hole, because I didn't drill the hole at first, and I didn't drill it on purpose because I didn't know how big I wanted or where to put it at the time. And I regretted it later because it started ripping the hole. The bit that I was using started ripping it and messing it up, so I had to add some sawdust to it. But I finally got it. It's going to be just fine. So, and then I have the perch. I just use a twig again, like I normally do. At first, I would turn a little tiny piece of wood for the perch, but I thought, you know, why not just take a simple twig? Something that looks more natural anyway, right? Why not? And I was going to make a finial at the top, and I thought, no, we're going to leave it looking more like a mushroom. We're going to leave that finial alone this time. So I put an eye screw in there and put the string through it. And there's the chimney. Isn't that cute? Isn't that adorable? You can't tell me that's not adorable. That's just absolutely stunningly adorable. Now, I did something that to a lot of wood turners may be a sacrilege. They may not like this, and I'm sorry. I didn't like to have to do this, but it had to be done because, well, I had to take my marker and go around all these circles and brighten them up with the marker paint because they were getting so dark I couldn't hardly see them. They were supposed to stand out light in color because it was poplar. Well, so I had to do that in order to make the dots light in color once again. So y'all know that I put those dowels in the thing the whole time. I put dowels in there. I just went on top of the dowels with the paint, with the little Sharpie. It's a paint marker. Okay. And I got it at Michael's, I think. Anyway, it's the color of this cap, so it's close to the color of the wood. Very close to it. But it's a little bit brighter and lighter, so that's okay. Oh well, it is what it is. So I went ahead and did that. And it looks fabulous. It looks beautiful. That's what I decided to do. The cedar on the top of the mushroom is nice and dark, but it's not as dark as this cedar with the planks. The cedar with the planks looks very red, very auburn color. I love that color. I'd like that for the roof of the house to be the roof of the house. The top of the mushroom to be like that, but that's okay. So we got it, you know. And I've looked at several different mushrooms and stuff online. They have little mushrooms, all kind of little things on the outside, making it like a nice house and stuff. Really cute and adorable. So anyway, I thought at least adding this would be adorably cute. And I was going to make the finial a mushroom, if I did make a finial. Just a little short mushroom finial. I thought that would be cool. So I just left it alone, like I said before. But anyway, I hope y'all love this. I hope you enjoyed the video. And I tell you what, every time I play that part with Sylvester, I think he's going to steal the show. He is just absolutely hilarious. Every time I see it, I just die laughing. So I hadn't shown my son yet. When I told him about it, he started smiling. When I show him, he's going to laugh. It's so funny. So anyway, y'all smiling? I hope you are, because I'm smiling. I'm happy. And I'm happy to make these things. I hope to make a mushroom this time. If I had made this like down to here or something, would have been much better. For this size, it would have been close to the size of an ornament. It would have been a lot shorter. And it wouldn't have been nearly as big down here. So, well, it is what it is. It still turned out beautiful and fabulous. We can make another one later. And hopefully I can use something like, there's a little bit harder in the wood, but I don't, in the wood, in a little bit harder wood. But I do have several pieces of the cedar that I want to just finish using. So I may just make another one like this. So that, you know, yes, I'll have some trouble with it, but still, see, you know, I was able to sand it up, shine it up. It's fine. There was a place that it was forming a bad crack. I want to say it was right in here. There was a crack right through here, and it was separating. As y'all remember earlier on in the video, if you recollect what I said. So anyway, it's okay. We got it. See? We got it. And that's the important thing. You don't give up. Never give up. That's right. It makes you feel like you want to give up sometimes. I tell you what, things can slap you and slap you and slap you down. Don't give up. Okay. I hope y'all have a wonderful day and smile. Have a wonderful week. And we will see you again next time. That's right. Woohoo! All right. Bye-bye.